Right, in this video I am going to be discussing and showing how to download an e-manual, an electronic manual for your car. So I've done it yesterday for my Ford Focus. It's quite a chore, quite difficult. I'm just going to help you to do this by saving you, giving you pointers and saving you a lot of time. So e-manual will do most cars. So just type in www.emanual online, and most cars have some sort of electronic manual now, especially the new ones. The old ones, older than say 2008, you normally can get a Haynes manual just to read the book and flip through the pages and find what you need. But for the new cars, you need some sort of electronic manual, and lots of different cars, lots of different types. So you can go in for not just for cars, you can go for aircraft, agriculture, lots of different electronic manuals. So we can press in car, and we can have a look at all of these different cars that you can get. Let's say, for example, let's go for an obscure one like a Suzuki. And the thing that keeps flashing up is people have bought and paid for some sort of manual, and it keeps flashing. So let's go for Suzuki Alto. See if it's got it. So remember, it's going to give me a list. It might give me an old one, new ones. So Suzuki 84, so it's doing old ones, 84, 2000, 1988, so even old ones. So that's great, that's fantastic. I wonder if it's just like a photocopy of the Haynes manual. So let's have a look at my one, Ford. So when it comes to Ford, mine's a Ford Focus. Ford Focus Workshop Repair and Service Manual. So view details, it's only $9.99, well worth the money. And you can pay for this using PayPal, so it's a one-click job, very simple. Make sure you, okay, so let's have a look. Up to 2017, so that's fantastic, right? So format, instant download, USB stickers are a lot more expensive. It's only £10 for instant download. You can add it to cart. It should give you an option to see. So here we go. We can pay by PayPal. The only type of download is this file, OVA, AVA. Size of download 16 gigabyte. Type of file is OVA. So you've only got one choice on this manual on the type of format you want. OVA is I can't remember what it stands for, but it's to do with the format they use for these sort of online manual car repairs. Alright. Even though it says it's something, it's PDF. When you go to download it, it's not. It's PDF dot over. So that's one of the first clues. So you need some sort of reader to be able to read this or decompress it afterwards. It's a bit of a pain actually. So bear that in mind. So first thing you do, don't do what I did. Luckily, I've already had an old account. Try and register for an account. That's free of charge. Then you use your PayPal, like I did, to pay for it. Right. The next problem is, notice all these people flashing down at the bottom here, they bought it. I think, like here. Thing is, they've got a problem with too many people trying to download, so it's very, very slow. You scroll to the bottom, or let's go to home. and it's got some guidelines how to help to download. Now, press on downloading. So what will happen is if you just try to download on a link, it will just crash out on you after a minute. It doesn't matter what speed your internet is, it will just crash because there's too many people doing it and they can't handle it. So it says if you're having trouble issues, especially large files, highly recommend using Download Manager, which supports redirection. We highly recommend free Download Manager, which can be downloaded here. So it's saying it's free. Then it helps you. If it's an OVA file, you can find the instructions what to do here. PDF, you can find the instructions what to do here. Zip, RAR, ISO. So we've got OVA. So we'll need a download manager first. If you click on the download manager, click here, you get this. It really is. It's not one of these advert jobbies. You just click on that. I mean, do this now. In 2 years' time, they're going to charge money for it, guaranteed. You won't be able to do. You won't be able to get hold of this. I should explain it for a second. So, and if it's an OVA file, the instructions are here as well. It's saying you need something called VirtualBox. Alright, VirtualBox to run it. So, Download Manager to stop it crashing. VirtualBox to actually run the file. Now, I know in the past that I had another player, and my player was called VMware. VMware had a yellow kind of sign, like a cross sign on it. And that thing was free of charge before. Now, when I try and use that same kind of file to be able to read these virtual manuals, because this is VM stands for virtual manual. When I try to use the same computer program, it's wanting to charge me, I don't know, £300 or something stupid like that. So get these while they're free and don't upgrade them, because they won't work after a while. What I mean by that is they won't work, because when you upgrade them, they'll say, oh, we're going to pay this sort of money. Right. So that's the steps I would take. Now, I've already sort of brought out the free download manager. This is what it looks like. So that's the free download manager. Notice I've got the Ford 2017 .over file, even though it says it was PDF, it is not. And highly recommends if it's PDF. If it's a PDF, to download Adobe Acrobat Reader or something like that. That didn't work on this at all, so don't bother. Even though it says it's PDF, it's not. So what you do on the link itself, it will give you a link on this screen somewhere here. It will be like a red link. Click to download. Just literally make this smaller. Make this one the same size, sort of smaller, and literally just drag it. Literally just click on the red link and drag it into this box here, and it will start to download, and it'll be a lot quicker. You'll notice it's a lot quicker. Even though it's saying that, it still took me 2 hours to do the 16 gig. No, more than that, 3-4 hours to do the 16 gigabyte. It'll be a lot quicker than it crashing and not working at all, or taking about 10 days. Right. So once you've done that, you've got the file. Keep it somewhere safe on the computer. Make a copy, probably. I would make a copy. Don't rename this. You can copy it and put it somewhere else, but leave it on the download part of your computer. And so next thing is to download the VirtualBox. This one, you'll get this icon here, the virtual Oracle virtual VM VirtualBox, and that's what it looks like. My file has been downloaded, and then you'll need to click File, Import Appliance. So import, let me have a look. should be this. Is it this? Yeah, so click on the Fitbit you want, click on your file, the one you just downloaded, and then it will kind of jiggle around with it and change it to a format, and it takes a little while that you can read, and it will come up with, you end up with an icon like that. So you're ready to go. But when I press start yesterday, it wouldn't read it. It says, oh no, I can't read it. It's not something's wrong. Something to do with VM. So what I did in the end, I contacted customer service, and they kind of remotely helped me out, took control of my computer, and in the end I found out, oh by the way, here's Dropbox. I used that too because it's such a large file. I downloaded this so I could go to another location, a different computer, and I'll be able to access the same file, because you can't even put this on memory stick, it's too large. You have to put it on maybe like a portable hard drive. So the person on the help desk downloaded this onto my computer. No, actually I don't need that, I've already done it. There it's here, Specky. Somehow I don't even know how we got this, something called Specky. So it should look something like this, and it says here, what he found out was here, virtualization under CPU. Virtualization was not enabled, like disabled. So you have to go into your system BIOS in your computer when you first boot on your computer. On this one, I pressed escape and then went into the BIOS that way. Most computers is F2, function 2, or sometimes delete, or sometimes insert. Get into it, look for anything to do with virtualization, because the error is VT is not enabled or something like that. Mine was under security. Funny enough, I looked for it earlier, I couldn't find it because I did read the errors and I couldn't figure out what it was. Right, so I looked in the BIOS, because it said one of the messages on the other reader, Oracle reader, was it. On the VMware one, the one in the yellow cross, it did say that there was an error, which is a VT error. Look in your BIOS, change it in the BIOS, which I tried to, and I couldn't find it. So it's this, you need to change it. It was under security in my one. Now, what does it actually look like once you've gone through all that trouble? Go back to VirtualBox, press start. Sorry, this is such a long-winded video, and I may be slurring my words. It's very early in the morning. So it goes through all this, and it creates I'm on Windows 10, and it creates a virtual Windows 7. I have no clue why it does that. It's pretending it's in a workshop, and pretends I've got a virtual computer somewhere, and you're supposed to be, if you're working in a workshop, forwards, say for example, you'll be connected to a mainframe or something like that. But we can still look at all our workshop files. It's taking much longer than I thought. I remember. I'm just going to ignore these. I'm not sure, I can't remember what these buttons are all for down here. There we go, Windows 7 Ultimate, even though I'm on Windows 10 and I haven't seen this in a while. You could use this like a computer. It won't be able to connect to the internet. It connects to this, like I said, the Ford server. It says it's not genuine, but don't worry about it. Okay. Familiar sound. Now these are not my real icons, so they're my virtual icons down here. My real ones are down here. Do not do any upgrade to it. The instructions, read this instruction manual here, very important. To shut down a PC after a while, press that button there, double click, to shut down a virtual PC. So make sure you read that. If it tells you what not to do not upgrade it, is the main thing. Double click. This copy of Windows is not genuine. Windows 7 build. Don't think they mind, it's not illegal, we did pay for it. They must have some sort of license for this. Ford ETIS, so this is the same manual that they will use at the Ford Service Department. It's taking a while. Very slow. So you come up with these tabs here, so you know everything's working. If it couldn't read the OVA file, you wouldn't be able to get this point. Close any warnings, ignore these warnings here. Go to select forward, instruction to that, log in. Right, select your car, manufacturer, make, model, and then you can then go into all the different variants. Say for example, gives you these options. You get to powertrain, or you can click on mechanical repair or body work or information summary as well. So this way you choose the car, vehicle summary. So go to focus, 2000, that one there. Search it. So there's a Mark 4 Focus out now. Mine's a Mark 3.5. So it's between Mark 3 and Mark 4. Mark 4 is definitely out now. So mechanical repairs, body and paint. Can't do the wiring diagrams. Press on that. Press on powertrain. That's a bit interesting because I want to do a timing belt. 88 kilowatts, 120 horsepower, 1.5, and I think it pops up a couple more times. There is again, so different options. Not exactly sure why it's just split up, so have a look down the list. I'm interested in this one at the moment, and if you press on timing belt, what I'll go into in another video I'm going to put up soon. I'm going to go into reasons why I'm delaying the timing belt. It tells you the tools you need, gives you the torque specs as well. We're doing that. It's a nice diagram. Some of them are not there, unfortunately. Highlights them in colour. Take this off. See this bracket here in my other video. This is where the fuel pipe goes. This is one of the reasons why I think I don't need to change it yet, because I think it's been done. Because something held on. This is the cam belt cover at the top. This bracket's meant to be there to hold on to these fuel pipes, and that wasn't there. I'm not 100% sure though. Here's a better view of the cam belt cover, top cover, and so there's a bracket there that had to be removed. So it goes through the instructions, service tools, and tells you what you need. So it gives you your torque specs as well. There's most of the pictures you can gather enough from this and from watching other videos online to work out how to do it. I hope. Right, so very useful. Another way, valve cover. Don't need to do it. Didn't say to remove the valve cover. I want to do it because I want to check for top dead center when all the alignment holes are lined up. So saying there's 4 here, that's easy, and it's saying there are 9 bolts in black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stage 1, do them. Saying there's 2 bolts in black on this side. And now all I found yesterday was when I took the cam belt top cover off, which is missing in this picture. There's one here, yes, and there's actually one here, one in the middle. So very useful. It tells you how many bolts there are. really useful, unless they're missing to start with, of course. So, highly recommend using this electronic manuals that you have to use anyway now. Right, so enjoy. Look at all them. Only £10. Why not use it? Use all the tools you need. You don't want to make a mistake, especially things like this. Right, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. If you like what you like, hit the like button. Some people say if you don't like what you like, you've seen, hit the dislike button. Whether or not that still registers as activity on YouTube, I don't know. But thanks for watching, and thanks for being a subscriber, and share this video if you can. Thanks for watching. I just want to do a little bit of a conclusion to this video, because I think I missed that point. So my 4 points for suggesting that my cam belt, my timing belt, has been done already, and I'll tell you what I figure out and what mileage is, that I think it's been done at 60,000. Mine's at 117,000 now. When I look on some data, it tells me that mine's a 1.5, but I'm thinking it's a single overhead cam, so this is 1.6, very similar. It's 60,000 miles, and it's an interference, likely to be an interference engine. So it's important that I change it. But the thing is, the state of the belt, number one, has to have print on it. That was one clue. Number two, the crankshaft pulley is meant to have a rubber bung on it, and that was missing. So I'll show you what I mean. If I go to changing a cam belt, timing belt, probably it's better if I show you on these pictures. Oh, okay. This bracket was missing. It fits to here. That was missing. That wasn't there. So it's not showing it there. So there's maybe a bracket here and that wasn't there. There's a rubber bung on the crankshaft pulley. That wasn't there. And on the actual cog itself, the cam cog, so remember it's a single overhead cam, there was a white mark there, there's a white mark there, so that's a big giveaway. And also on the other, on the high pressure fuel pump, there was also similar marks, and even on the belt itself there was some marks. Just want to double check that. This bracket is here, and I'm not exactly sure, sorry, forgive me, I'm not sure where this bracket is, probably back here somewhere, I couldn't see. It doesn't look like there's a bracket, so probably 3 reasons. This was definitely not attached. Oh, okay, that is a clue, because this fuel line was definitely not attached. That line there was not attached there. So all them things, all those clues give me a clue that it's been changed, and the belt was not glossy at all. Alright, so I'm going to delay it for a little while. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always listening to my extra bits I add on to the end, which are very important, by the way.